What's up, everyone? I'm Robbie, Britt, head baseball coach, and I am here today with Celia Murkowski, who is the Director of Alumni Engagement here at Eastern Michigan. We are super excited to go inside the ride and to talk about what she does here on campus and how we can have Eastern pride across our campus.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, that sounds great.
Well, let's start here. How did you get to where you are today?
Yeah, what a loaded question. I am a first-generation college student, so I'm very proud of that. My journey started when I stepped foot on campus as a student. And so my first job that I had here was being a tour guide. And that's where I just fell in love with the institution. And I just saw all that it could bring me as a student and all the resources that I had at my fingertips. And I was fortunate that I had a boss who believed in all of us tour guides. And so he was all about individual growth, career growth. And so it really started to foster that environment where I was like, I really could be someone. And then it was at my end of my time at Eastern, so I have a business degree, business management, and I was like, I went to my boss and I was like, well, I want your job. And he was like, well, I haven't, so go out into the industry, do things with your business degree. And so I did. I worked for a lot of corporations, and then I ended up, he contacted me before he was leaving the institution, and he was like, you know, I'm going to have to leave for family reasons to go out of state, but that means I'm going to have an opening on my team. I'd love to bring you in and give you the visit program. So then I would be overseeing the tour guides that I used to be. And so that was where my time started as professional staff at Eastern. That was back in 2008, and I've been here ever since.
So you're an Eastern lifer.
I am, yeah. I never would have thought of it. So when I was a student, I was like, oh, I'm going to end my career at Eastern. You know, that's going to be my twilight years. And then I made a career out of being at Eastern. And so I've been given some really wonderful experiences, both not only as a student, but then as an alum, and then also as a professional. And so why would I leave someplace that's given me so much? And so now what I get to do is I get to create student programming for all the students on campus that bring students and alums together to give them that networking experience and just that extra oomph to feel confident when they go out into the industry world. And so it's been very, I don't know, like it's amazing to be able to live the professional life that I felt like I could only dream of. And so I get to go to work every day and truly love what I get to do. And I don't think a lot of people get to do that.
We've got homecoming.
Yeah, we do.
That's a big time, I'm sure, for your office.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the exciting events, the things that you're most passionate and most looking forward to as homecoming's on the horizon.
Yeah, so it is such an honor to be homecoming chair for a university that has given me so much. And so the alumni office hosts the Alumni Awards on Friday night, where we honor any given year between 4 to 6 alumni that are very distinguished in their careers, have really accomplished a lot, and we are celebrating them. It's the most distinguished award that you can get as an EMU alum, and so we're very excited about all that's going to go into that event. And then the big game day, we have our tailgate tent right in front of the field. This is the first year that we are inviting students to be a part of our tailgate. We're really excited about that engagement that will happen just naturally with all of our academic colleges and there's a lot of affinity groups that are wanting to host reunions in the tent this year. And so student government has agreed to sponsor 100 students to be part of our tent, but then we also have a discounted rate for students when those spots run out. So we're just very excited.
You mentioned to me Eastern pride, this concept of being prideful about where you attend school, and what does that look like to you, and how do we continue to foster that across campus?
If you don't have pride in your degree, how do you expect someone else to view you as a candidate that you will leave a mark on their company or their school or whatever industry you're going into? If you're not proud of it, how do you expect them to think that you're going to be this qualified candidate? And so it really starts with the student and being proud of being here and being on campus.
It's so interesting to hear you talk about that, because we have this concept where we talk about everything that you want, everything that's worth achieving in life is on the other side of something challenging, right? I mean, nothing that is worth achieving is really easy, or else it just doesn't really mean a whole lot, you know? And so the journey gives meaning to the destination. And so I think about this place, and you talk about those alums that are coming back, that we're celebrating. That's what I've learned in being here for now 3 years, is a lot of them were here when it wasn't as nice as it is now, right? But because of the foundation that they laid at Eastern Michigan, it gave them the opportunity to go out and to create really the world that they wanted for themselves.
Yeah.
Celia, thanks so much for the
thank
time.
you.
Appreciate you for going inside the ride with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.